Hello viewers, hope you all are doing great. In continuation to ongoing protein series on my channel Food Cyto, today I am going to discuss about chemical properties of proteins, namely amphoterism, binding of ions, hydration of proteins and precipitation with antibodies. In today's session, I will be discussing about amphoterism and binding of ions. So let's begin with amphoterism. How do you define that? The ability of protein to react either as acids or as bases is known as amphoterism. Now the question arises, what's the science behind? As you can see that I have represented structure of an amino acid. So proteins contain free amino group and free carboxyl group, right? So free carboxyl group are weakly ionized, but they are available for reaction with bases, while on the other hand free amino group, they are hydrogen acceptors and they are available for reaction with acids. Now ability of being amphoteric depends on, of course, number of these groups, secondly placement of these groups, whether they are close to surface or they are covered, right? So these two factors will affect amphoterism. Now let's talk about binding of ions. Proteins can bind both cations as well as anions due to presence of free carboxyl and amino group. Now when the pH is greater than Pi, that means pH of the proteins is greater than its isoelectric pH. What is isoelectric pH? Where the net charge on protein is 0, which leads to formation of zwitterions, right? So when pH is higher than Pi, proteins act as anions and thus they are able to bind to cations. While on the other hand, if the pH is less than Pi, then proteins act as cations and they bind with anions. Apart from this, there are a number of metals which are known to form complexes with proteins, namely copper, iron, nickel, to name a few. So this was regarding amphoterism of proteins and its binding with ions. In my upcoming video, I'll be talking about the other two properties, that is hydration and precipitation with antibodies. Till then, stay tuned with Food Cyto. और अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया है तो प्लीज लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब. Thank you for listening.